Hello guys, I have just arrived to Kolkata, one of India's less explored megacities. And this time I'll be staying here in Kolkata for 3 full days before going back to Malaysia. Coming from Dhaka, it was only a short 45-minute flight. And one of the reasons why I'm here is because flying directly from Dhaka to Malaysia cost around 450, 500 euro, but going through India was around 200 euros. And so since I had this interest to come back to Kolkata, I thought, why not go through Kolkata? And now I have arrived the fourth time in India. Good morning from Kolkata, India. I'm walking to one historical church that I have never been to before, and then this 3-kilometer walk is going to be our first look at Kolkata. May be the very first look at Kolkata for you, and second for me, because yes, as I said, I have been to Kolkata before.
It was 4 or maybe 5 years ago when we were traveling from Bhubaneswar to Kolkata and then onwards to Varanasi and Delhi.
Hello. And the biggest thing that I remember from that visit to Kolkata is that Kolkata back then gave us the biggest culture shock in India because of how Kolkata looks and how busy Kolkata is and how overcrowded Kolkata seemed back then to us. Let's see if I feel the same now after I have been to Bangladesh, Dhaka. I don't know. So far, Kolkata seems quieter and calmer. And all of that despite the fact that population density-wise, both Kolkata and Dhaka are almost identical. Both of them are really overpopulated. And when I see those taxis, they remind me of our arrival to Kolkata. It was super early in the morning. We were coming by train from Bhubaneswar. We arrived to the Kolkata train station and then took a taxi, this old yellow taxi, to our hotel somewhere in this area, close to the city center. And back then we came here only because it was on our way. We were traveling from Malaysia to India. So we arrived to Bhubaneswar, took a train to Kolkata, because it was the nearest big city, and immediately realized that we really like this city.
It's kind of mix of Mumbai and something else very unique.
Because here, same like in Mumbai, you have all of that. You have the craziness and weirdness of India and also the beautiful architecture of British colonial times. Even though it's falling apart, but it's still here and you still can see it. And then that's one of the reasons I immediately knew that I will want to come back to Kolkata one day. Here is that one day. 4 or 5 years later.
The old Kolkata tram. Yeah, let's not forget about people. Interactions with people back then in Kolkata were among our best interactions with people in India.
You have to be careful here when walking and filming on these sidewalks. Same like in Dhaka. Another thing uniting Dhaka and Kolkata is that both of these cities are in the Bengal region. So Kolkata is in a state in India called West Bengal. That may seem strange because Kolkata is in the very east of the country, but it's West Bengal because the East Bengal is the Bangladesh.
So people here have a similar culture and also speak the same language.
Yesterday when I was buying some snacks from a small shop, a man wanted to teach me some words in Bangla. Yes, of course it is loud here, but not as loud as in Dhaka, and it feels quite strange for me to say, but being an Indian, I really feel like in a more relaxed and peaceful, quiet place. It might be so that the biggest difference is that buses are honking. Maybe it's even illegal for them to blow the horn like beep, 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 like in Dhaka. And then also just aren't that many buses like in Dhaka. I love these taxis. Yellow taxis of Kolkata. These are the kind of buildings that I was talking about. You see them both in Mumbai and Kolkata. A park. Can we go
Through the park? Or is the entrance fee?
why are you honking, guys? It doesn't change anything here. Yes, in some situations it's necessary. This is how you let people know that you are approaching them, that you are going to overtake them. Crossing the road is quite an experience. Still.
Traffic in Kolkata. One of the most densely populated cities in the world. Now let me check where is the church that I'm going to. Okay, it's a little bit ahead of us. If all you hear is the news, then you have this idea that it's happening like all the time. Like if all you hear about Japan is, I don't know, tsunamis, then of course you think that it's all that Japan is about. But of course it's not. And if all you hear about India is poverty, then of course that's all you think about India and nothing else.
And let's not forget that news mostly talk about the bad things because that's what people like to learn about, that's what people like to watch, and then accordingly you don't hear about these thousands of flights that go smoothly, but you hear about those two that when there is some accident, and that makes you think that it's getting less safe, while in reality it's completely different, and that's something to keep in mind when watching news and trying to make sense of some country that you haven't visited yourself.
Hello.
10 rupees.
10 rupee ticket, okay. Thank you. You have to buy a ticket to go inside. Ticket is 10 rupees, and I think it's done simply in order to keep the crowds out. So there are less people here.
Inside, no photos, no videos. Something I had no idea I missed is seeing texts in a language that I understand. In Bangladesh, you can go to some cultural place and then easily find information on English. Here, everything is written in English, and it's a nice feeling understanding where you are and what you are seeing. I'm not a church person, but something that I noticed that I haven't noticed anywhere before is that here on one side is the women's side, on the other side the men's side. So you don't sit all together. I don't know if that's a thing only in India or also somewhere else. Definitely not in Latvia. In Latvia, everyone's sitting together. Families are sitting together when they come to church. Beautiful place. And this peaceful place, let's finish this video, my first video from Kolkata. There will be more. See you soon, most likely still from Kolkata.